Have you ever felt completely alone, even when surrounded by people? In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, the irony is that many of us feel more isolated and lonely than ever. And for highly sensitive people, HSPs for short, and empaths, this sense of loneliness can be even more profound and deeply traumatic. Today, we're diving into the unique ways that loneliness impacts HSPs and empaths, the role of childhood trauma in all of this, and how to cope with these intense feelings. First, it's essential to differentiate between being alone and feeling lonely. And many people confuse the two, but they are really two separate things. Being alone is a physical state where one is not in the company of others. This can be a chosen and even cherished condition for many, providing space for reflection, creativity, and also rest. Feeling lonely, however, is an emotional state characterized by a sense of isolation and a lack of connection with others. One can feel lonely in a crowd or even amongst friends and family. And for HSPs and empaths who are inherently more attuned to emotional subtleties, this feeling of loneliness can be particularly acute and damaging. So, what is then the impact of childhood trauma on this loneliness? Because childhood trauma, such as neglect or emotional abuse or loss of a parent, can significantly shape how a person experiences loneliness. For HSPs and empaths, early trauma can heighten sensitivity to feelings of abandonment and rejection, for instance, making them more vulnerable to loneliness in adulthood. And this heightened sensitivity is not a weakness, but a deeply ingrained survival mechanism developed during formative years to navigate an unsafe and unpredictable environment. So, what is then the role of loneliness in the lives of HSPs and empaths? Well, HSPs and empaths naturally perceive emotions more intensely, both their own emotions, but also those of others. And when they feel lonely, these emotions can become overwhelming, leading to anxiety, depression, and even physical health issues. And these people have a profound need for meaningful connections, for deep conversations, and superficial interactions often leave them feeling drained rather than fulfilled. When they lack deep, authentic relationships, the resulting loneliness can feel all encompassing. Paradoxically, the fear of being overwhelmed by external stimuli can lead HSPs and empaths to self isolate. They may retreat from social situations to protect themselves, inadvertently exacerbating their loneliness. So let's look at a couple of real life examples. Let's take my client Sarah, for instance. She is an HSP and she often felt misunderstood in her workplace. And despite being surrounded by coworkers, she found it challenging to connect on a deeper level. Her heightened sensitivity made her acutely aware of underlying tensions and unspoken emotions, which left her feeling isolated and lonely, even in a bustling office environment. And then there's my client Tom, an empath who thrived on meaningful conversations and emotional connections. After moving to a new city, he struggled to form close relationships. Social events felt draining to the superficial nature of most interactions, leading to a profound sense of loneliness despite his efforts to engage with new people. So, How do you handle these feelings? How do you handle being in a situation like this? I'd like to give you some tips. The first one is to cultivate self-compassion. Understand that your sensitivity is a strength, not a flaw, and practice self-compassion and recognizing your worth beyond social validation. The second is to seek out like-minded people. Join groups or communities like my solutions community, for instance, the link is below this video, that share your interests and your values. Engaging with others who understand your sensitivity can provide a sense of belonging, and it can also reduce feelings of loneliness. The third is to set boundaries. Protect your energy by setting clear boundaries in relationships. It's okay to say no to social events that feel overwhelming and prioritize activities that nurture your well-being. The fourth is to engage in mindfulness practices. Mindfulness, meditation, and grounding techniques can help you stay connected to the present moment and manage overwhelming emotions. After all, the only place in which you can be effective is the here and now. So the better you get at managing your now state, the better you will be at living a happy, peaceful life. The fifth will be providing or finding professional support. Consider therapy or counseling, especially if childhood trauma is a significant factor. Professional help, like mine, can help you process past experiences and develop strategies to cope with loneliness. I offer a free clarity session to anyone who wants to explore if working with me would be their best next option. The link to do so will also be below this video. And last is to create a safe space. Ensure you have a physical environment where you feel safe and comfortable. This can be your sanctuary to retreat to when the world feels too overwhelming. Loneliness can be a profound challenge for HSPs and empaths, particularly those with a history of childhood trauma. However, by understanding and embracing their unique needs and sensitivities, you can learn to navigate loneliness more effectively. It's crucial to foster meaningful connections, practice self-compassion, and seek support when needed. In a world that often values extroversion and superficial connections, recognizing the strengths and needs of HSPs and empaths can pave the way for a more inclusive and self-compassionate society. By sharing our stories and our strategies, we can help each other feel less alone and more understood. So, if you have your story that you would like to share, I would absolutely love it if you would share it below in the comment section. If you are new here, then I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel and maybe hit the notification bell so you'll never miss another video again. And if you just want to ask a question or reach out in any other way, then check out the links in the description of this video that will tell you how to do that. Like I said before, if you are interested in connecting with others who understand the challenges of being an HSP or an empath, you might consider joining the solutions community. And if you want more personalized guidance on navigating loneliness and emotional challenges, then book that free clarity call with me. I am here to help you discover strategies for thriving in your unique experience. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. Let's build a supportive community together. For today, I wish you an amazing rest of your day, and I hope that your week will be awesome, and I look forward to sharing more wisdom with you in the next video.